So apparently this guy debunks the Trinity in like a matter of seconds. So let's just see what he's talking about.
In 1 minute?
Well, it's very simple. They believe the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. These are all gods, but they are not the same as each other. So the point here is that if you think about it, they are all dependent on each other. Yeah. So if
About to
something is
cook.
dependent on something else, it cannot be a creator. If Jesus walked the earth as a human being, ate, slept, and went to the toilet, we do not believe this is deserving to be a god to be worshipped. You know, so that's the reason why the Holy Spirit, for example, is the same thing. It is in the creation. Anything that is in the creation cannot be God because they are dependent. And anything that's dependent cannot be deserving of worship.
All right, let me put y'all on game for a second. So first of all, the Godhead thing, right? Oh, how is it Father, Son, Holy Spirit? They're worshiping three gods. No. So I got this cup full of ice water, right? I got a cup full of ice water. So let me explain something to you. There's ice and there's water, but it's all still water at the end of the day, right? I got this bag of popcorn. It was busting, by the way. But it's like, you got to understand, it was a kernel and then it turned into popcorn. But I still got kernels in the bottom of the bag, and it's now popcorn. It's the same thing. It's all popcorn. It's all ice, all water, all God. Then you say he's not deserving because he's a man who uses a toilet. Like, come on, they didn't have toilets back then, probably. Like, come on, let's go crazy. But all jokes aside, understand that he gave up his heavenly right to come down and be just like you and me, to suffer, to die for you. Like, I pray whoever that dude is that he actually finds Christ, because let me explain something to you. Judgment Day is gonna suck when you find out he really laid his life down for you. Not about going to hell, but about seeing that that man really loved you, and you're spending your time disproving, going against somebody that truly loves you. And this is just a theory. This is a disclaimer. This is all a theory. But I always wonder, like, out of the Father, Son, Holy Spirit, who has fingers, who has legs, who walked in the garden with Adam and Eve? I truly believe, theoretically, it could possibly be Jesus. And then with the finger taken and drawing it on the commandments, that could possibly be Jesus. And same thing like when he wrote in the sand, that could have possibly been the 10 Commandments. I'm saying possibly because I'm not sure on this stuff. It's just theories that keep me up at night. But I'm saying all that to say, regardless, before him was I am. Thomas called him Lord. He said he was the Messiah. He died and came back 3 days later. Why would a jealous God take somebody claiming to be him and allow him to rise from the dead? And let's say, oh, well, the disciples took the body. Why would these people give up everything and die for a lie? Like, come on, we gotta make it make sense at some